Hey there, me again. We're here looking at the second video in a series that I'm going to do on Yammer in the Department of Education. And in our first episode, it was all about getting started and finding groups and joining groups and setting your notifications so that you don't get too many emails from the system that you don't want. Next, we're going to look more about how you can engage with Yammer. So after you've joined some groups, after you've started looking at the content of those groups and read some of the posts and read some of the replies, you might want to start thinking about how you can engage with Yammer. And one of the first things that you'll probably want to do is think about acknowledging a post and saying that you like the post or you are very happy about it, that sort of thing. So here's, I'm just looking in the home feed at the moment, and this was posted 23 minutes ago by Danny, and she's just put in a congratulations in the positive media group where she's congratulating our latest Golden Girl, Jessica Fox, for winning the kayak race or the kayak time process that was on yesterday, and she's posted an article to the Sydney Morning Herald, and you can read that article, or we can just go back in and say that was fantastic, I really like that. But instead of just like with a thumbs up, you can say you love it, you can laugh at it, you can celebrate, you can thank the person, or you can be sad about it. So there's a few different emojis there that you can choose from. This one's a beauty, so let's celebrate that particular win. And once you've done that, Danny will actually get a notification. It comes here next to your bell, and it shows you all of the different notifications that you've received over time. There'll be a number next to it to say that I'm the person that's just given a notification or a like for the post, and you can see I've got a whole lot of different likes that people have done for previous posts that I posted on Yammer. So in here, the other thing that you next might want to do is reply to a post. So to say, that's really fantastic, you've done an amazing job, well done, in this case, and or it may be a question and you're answering the question because you happen to know the answer to it, or maybe you just want to add to a discussion that has been going on. So let's come in here to Danny's post, and we're going to reply to it. So I can say, I watched that amazing performance yesterday, and Jess knew exactly what was needed to win, and she smashed it. And I can do great things like bold and italics. I can add links just the way that a link was added in by Danny. I can number bullets. I can add attachments if I want to. Or the other thing I can do is chuck a GIF in there. Everybody loves a good GIF. So let's just search for a GIF and we'll say winner. And yeah, that one looks good. We'll chuck that in there. And we'll post that. There you go. So there's my reply. So anyone can reply to any post. You can not only reply to posts, but you can reply to replies. So if you just come in here, say for example, I look in this particular post here. So this was something that Angelique asked, and there's a comment that was added in here. I provided a reply to her, and she's come in and said, yes, I've tried this. I'll have a read of this later on because I won't look at that one right now. But if I wanted to reply to this particular post, I could just click this little button, and then that's a reply to her that specific post. And the other thing that you can see, if I look at any of these other threads, for example, I can see cases where somebody has replied to somebody else. So here I've replied to Alison in that case there, and if I click on this, it shows me which one I'm exactly replying to. So if you happen to be in a thread that's fairly deep and it's somebody's replied to somebody else, then you can see that I'm saying nope to this particular question. Whereas in some cases, like if there are other replies in between, then you don't get any confusion as to who the reply is for. So that's replying. That's really easy. The next thing that you might want to do after that is create your own post. So say, for example, I'm in ICT support and I've got a technical problem. I might want to ask a question. So you can choose to start a discussion, or you can choose to ask a question. The other thing you can do is provide praise. If somebody's helped you in some way, you can give them praise, and that does things like praise. Who do you want to praise? And you can type their name in and share what they've done, and that will post a praise message to a particular person. So that's pretty nice. Or you can also start a poll. So if I wanted to ask a question, I could click here, what's your question? And you simply type it in. Just make sure you're in the right group and you'll be able to post whatever you like. I'm having a problem with my Google Chrome browser. It keeps running very slowly. The more information you can provide about your question, the easier it'll be for other people to answer your question without needing to ask for more information. And when you're ready, just hit the ask button or the post button if you were doing a discussion, and that will appear in the feed for everybody, and then other people will be able to reply to it. One last thing I will show you, because I did miss it out in the first version, or the first video that I created about Yammer, and that is how you find different communities that are beyond the default list that it shows you. I won't save this message, so I'll say OK to that. I'm not going to post that question. So these were the communities that we had, and if we choose the option at the top that says all communities, you'll see them from the largest through to the smallest. So these are the groups that are the biggest and the most popular ones, so you can join those. But let's say, for example, a particular group you want might not be as popular. You can say, I'm a maths teacher, I'm interested in mathematics. If you just type in the search box mathematics or enough to make it unique, you'll see first there'll be people that are related to mathematics, but beyond that there are communities. So there's a mathematics primary community. There's another one which is just mathematics K to 12. Okay, well that one's the one that I'm interested in, and you can have a look at it. What's it all about? Okay, it's all about mathematics, and you can choose the option to join it, and that will put them in your list of communities. So that's how you find other groups that you might be interested in. You might be interested in K to 6, finding K to 6 resources because you're a primary school teacher, and here's a whole lot of resources that people have posted, and you can go and grab those and share those with other people and use them in the classroom and so on. So that's some more information about how you can engage with Yammer a little bit more effectively and start doing things like liking, replying, and adding your own posts. Hope that was of help, and I'll see you in the next video.